I didn't win any awards this year. Next year I'm sure I will. Alright, so here's something very important. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before. If you are developing for a contract and one of your employees approaches you and wants to do some sort of boost attempt, never do it, because it costs you money and it costs you research data. And what you're doing the contract for is to get more money and more research data, so it's just taking a step backwards. So never agree to it when you're doing a contract. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little bit about leveling up players. So if you go to the staff menu and then go to level up, you can choose your employees here. I've got 6 here obviously, and you can scroll through them by hitting the arrows at the top pointing either direction. And here you can see it says Marla Sharpovich, she's a producer, level 2, and to level up it's 50 research data points. It says that close to the bottom, just above the part where it says level up with a little hand. If you want to do that and you want to spend 50 research data points to level her up, just tap on the level up there. If not, you can hit back or you can hit the over arrow to check out some other employee. We got another person here, John Gameson. He's level 2 writer, and it'll only cost 20 research data to level him up to level 3. So I'm going to do that, and you can see here his programming skills have not gone up, but scenario went up 10 points, graphics went up 3, and sound went up 6. That's awesome. Alright, so I'm going to show you a little bit about training employees now. If you go to staff and then train, it looks about the same, and you can click on an employee. And so I've clicked on John Gameson, and it gives you the option of different ways to train them. You can take a stroll, get them to read, watch a movie, watch some anime, play a game, go jogging, play pinball, meditate, go to a concert, surf the interwebs, and go to a museum. And you can see they all have different effects on them. Just on the right side there, you can see programming doesn't go up at all, but the scenario and graphics will go up. You can see a little plus on the side there. That means it's going to bring those up. So on here where I'm over top of pinball apparently takes points away from everything. But the point of doing it is when you have really, really high talented employees, if you do the pinball training, nothing's going to really happen. It'll just go 0, 0, 0, 0, and it's not going to take anything away, it's not going to add anything, but you might actually gain a different game type. So if you want to add some game types to your list and want to make some new types of games, you just got to try all the training and try different combinations. You know, use a writer for pinball, or use a writer for meditation, or use a producer for museum. They all yield different results for game types, so you just want to eventually, as you're going through the game, try all these different combinations. And just so you know, the training methods, there's actually 3 pages by the end of the game. Once you reach the 3rd office, which is the last office of the game, you'll have much more. Alright, so I'm going to train John with a movie, and you can see I unlocked the samurai type. It's great. And then do some more, maybe. I unlocked movies type now. Okay, here you can see John's energy is almost depleted. Once his energy is all the way down, I can't train him anymore, and I can't use him anymore, so he's just going to go home for a minute, and he'll show up again in the morning, and he'll be fully charged. His power will be at the top again. Alright, I unlocked War with Android, Ogre. Alright, look at all those things I unlocked. Alright, see, here's something that happens a lot. If you wait too long between developing video games, your research firm will tell you that you've started losing fans because you're taking too long between video games. So I lost a few fans in each market really. So that's not good. But you can see at the bottom corner it says I went down 5% since last year. Okay, gonna develop a new game here. Seeing how I have some new genres and types. Gonna do an action RPG war. Alright, so that went well. I just skipped through that so you didn't have to watch everything happening. I called it Save Ryan Dick. Ha. Got some decent points there, 19 overall. I did another one. Shrek Knight got 18 points overall. So fan base has gone up quite a bit. Just kind of skipping through things here so you don't have to watch me as I do everything. I'm going to advertise a little bit, and I'm going to hire some more. I'm going to use Open House because when you use Open House you get really good employees. So I'll show you some stuff here that I was talking about before. The results from the Open House from the other day are here. 8 applicants, that's awesome. So look at this. Charlize Theory, she has 120 points for scenario. She's much better than any of the employees I have currently. Some pretty good people here. 108 for sound from Charles Royal. John Doe has 156 for sound as well. So let's hire some people. And the trick from that, you remember, because I have to fire someone, when I try to hire these people, it's not going to cost me anything. Right off the bat, so nothing's going to come out of my bank account. Alright, going to develop a new game, and I broke records and everything, because all of my employees are so much better. I replaced them all with much better people. I know it sounds unethical, but it's what I did, and I broke records on every single stat point there. Alright, so I'm going to call that Gojira, my RPG samurai. I got 24 points. That was the best yet. It's pretty good. Could use a little bit more work, as our secretary says. Maybe do some more advertising now. Use TV ads. It went up pretty good. I'm up 89% from last year. My first week sales of Gojira were 141,000. That puts me at number 3. That's really awesome. So I'm developing another game. Charlize is doing some stuff for me. Got 22 points. That wasn't that good. So the game that I'm developing right now apparently is an odd combination. It didn't go well together. Unfortunately, I didn't take a picture of what the type and genre were, so I can't show you that, but they just weren't a very good combination. Alright, so I got someone doing a creativity boost here. Let's do that. He succeeded, got me 33 points. Alright, we got Game Awards, the 6th year now. Alright, so Gojira won Best Music. That's awesome. Not mine. Okay, so looks like we won 1 trophy this year. Now, you may go through the entire game and not get to the 3rd office. The way to get the 3rd office is to win 3 awards. So you need to win at least 3 awards in total for the Global Game Awards, and then you'll be given an offer to expand your office to an 8-person office, which will be the last office. But yeah, so if you're having trouble getting higher rated games around 24, 28, around there, you should start leveling up your players, or your employees, and you should start training them more so you can get higher rated games and start winning awards and move on into a better office where you can have more employees, better employees, and start developing more games and making more money. That's how it goes. Alright, so I'm gonna buy, I just had the salesman come right now, and I'm just gonna show you some stuff here. He's got a fun boost and creativity boost, sound boost and graphics boost. So I bought a couple boosts, and I'm gonna get Marla to use the boost here. She's using the graphics boost. It's costing me some research data to use. It costs 30 research data. But let's see what happens. She got me 15 graphics for that. Alright, so I finished my online RPG animal game. that explains why it wasn't a very good combination, because that's kind of strange. But I did break records again. Let's see how this one does. I got 28 points. That was really good.